everybody. We're back. I'm excited about our first guest. Haven't seen him in a while. Good friend of mine. My first guest was a cast member on Saturday Night Live. Please welcome our good pal, Mr. Kevin Nealon. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Let me get this straight now. You're Andy, and you're Conan.
Yeah, very good.
Got it. Let's go.
I knew you for years. Suddenly, no, right?
Well, you know.
You forgot all about me.
You get older, you start forgetting.
Thank you for being here. It's nice of you to come, especially for those people watching who don't know. It's pretty miserable here.
It is freezing.
In New York right now. It is freezing outside. So any guest that comes on a day like today braves this weather.
Well, thank you, Conan. It was my pleasure.
You don't mind it?
No. Actually, I like cold weather. You know, I mean, this is really cold. This gets right down to your bones. But typically, I like the winter. I like to sleep with my windows open. A lot of blankets. That's cozy. I like to do that. And then the summer, I like to crank the air conditioner all the way up, open up the windows, and sleep outside in the backyard. You get that draft coming out of the house. Oh, that's nice. That is nice.
I'm a little worried about you because I heard from someone, a mutual friend, that you had to get glasses. You're wearing glasses.
That's right. I got some glasses. My vision's starting to... You know, the mind and the eyes go at the same time. But I have glasses, but they're not that bad. You know, like just for concerts and driving at night, I should have them. But I just took my driver's license renewal test, and I was really worried about the vision test, you know, because I knew I wouldn't be able to pass it unless I really squinted or tried to memorize lines. But they make you look in this little viewfinder thing, and I'm looking in there, and I'm just doing everything I can to squeeze my eyes. And she said, read line number 7. And she said, just read the numbers across the bottom. I said, okay. Dot, 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 dash, dot, dot.
And you passed.
I did pass, 2040, with a lot of manipulating of the eyes, though. Yeah, I was pushing it against the viewfinder and stuff. And
don't they get suspicious when you come in? You're like, no, I got it, I got it.
I got these big red marks when I get off of there, you know. I try to push as far as I can in. Get my eyes about that close to the letter or the number. But I'm thinking about laser surgery, because a lot of people are getting that, and apparently it works. But I'm a little concerned about it. I might have it done on the glasses that I have first to see if it corrects them. And then... No, I'm telling you.
They come out of it fine, all right?
Yeah. I mean, now how are your gums? Now, my gums are starting to recede.
Yeah. Your gums are receding?
They are. You can't tell tonight because I comb them forward. But still, when you get older, that just happens, you know? You just start falling apart.
Really? You look fine to me.
Thank you very much.
You had a, when did you fly out? Was it pleasant? Did we take care of you all right? We got you on a good flight?
Excellent, excellent flight in. Although halfway to the airport, I'm thinking, did I turn off the oven? You know, because I left in a hurry. And it got me thinking, what would I turn back for, you know, and miss a flight? If it was the last flight you can get to get here on time, you know, what would you go back for? And I thought maybe the oven would be okay. Because if you have a house sitter coming over, say in an hour, I thought that would be all right. So let me ask you now, what would you go back for? Okay. Okay, this is an important flight. You got to get it.
All right.
You got a house sitter coming over.
Right. House sitter's going to be there like in an hour.
Yeah, it's maybe if somebody you know.
Okay.
Fairly well. Maybe you know them. Okay.
Right.
The bathtub running.
Bathtub running. No, it should be there she'll be there soon enough. No.
Okay. The oven?
No. An hour should be there now.
Let's say whips and nipple clamps on the bed.
I go back.
You would go back to that?
Because I need those on the flight.
All right. They agree with you.
I've flown with them. Yeah.
Let's say a porno tape that you left in the VCR, and it was playing.
It's playing.
And you're in it.
I go back. Yeah.
You would go back.
Go back. Yeah.
Interesting. So then I guess you go back for a pile of turds on the table.
What?
And you don't have an animal.
Don't work, Blue. It's the clean show. You saw our nice art critique.
I'm just trying to get into the mind of Conan O'Brien.
Yeah, I go back for that. Yeah, yeah. Do you have the whole psychological profile?
I think I know you pretty well. Now, Andy.
Yeah, hello. I just think you guys aren't hiring the right house sitter.
Yeah. Someone else has got to take care of that.
Yeah.
Do you often, I know your wife. I've hung out with the two of you before, and I'm curious, do you go, like, traveling with your family? Do you often go places with relatives?
Well, I travel with my wife a lot, and in fact, we went on a trip last year to Italy, and she brought 2 of her friends. And it was very interesting traveling with 3 women, because you really got to understand, just by observing women, you got to see how they manipulate people to get their way. You know, like we were at Heathrow Airport, and we had missed a connection, and they were trying to get the ticket agent to get them upgraded to Concorde, you know?
Right.
So they go through 3 stages, I noticed. Sexy, little girl, and then bitchy. And it goes something like this. Hi, listen, I was wondering if might be possible. Wow, do you work out? You're looking really nice. We missed our connection. Do you think we might be able to get upgraded to the Concorde? No? Well, then how are we going to get back to the United States? We're going to have to stay here all night. Don't you think we can, maybe? No? Well, what the hell is wrong with you damn people? You bastards screw us over every time we fly with you. Let me talk to the damn supervisor.
It took you this long to get to know women.
Hi, Mr. Supervisor.
Oh, starts again.
No, it was a great observational trip.
Women are amazing that way.
Yeah, they are.
They can pull it off. Did you, you enjoy New York City while you're here? I know you used to live here.
I like it here. You know what I miss the most is the restaurants. Some of the restaurants are just so fabulous here. I went to one last night, and restaurants always think it's cool when they bring the food out to your table to prepare it. You know, they show, we'll show them that this is fresh. We'll make it right by the table. Like we went to some Mexican place and they made the guacamole right by the table, you know?
Right.
And, you know, I bet they'd make it in your mouth if you wanted them to. Just open it. Oh, yeah, that's fresh. That's fresh right there. That's great, yeah. And how about the restaurants? They bring the fish out. They say, would you like us to debone the fish at your table? Would you like that, you know? Have you ever had this done? They never do that with, like, steak. Would you like us to debone the cow out of the table? Drag the cow on it? No,
with, fresh. With a grenade.
Yeah.
You, I know we got to go in just a sec, but I know you.
Geez, I'm not even ready.
Yeah.
I have to get ready. Where are we going?
We're sending you far away for treatment. We were talking backstage just before he came out, and you said that you were admiring the art piece that we did.
Yes, that was brilliant.
Did you like the body painting? I mean, are you a fan of that?
Sports Illustrated?
That Sports Illustrated body painting thing?
That was excellent. You know, I tried to find those bathing suits at a store, and they do not have them. The painted on ones?
Yeah.
No way. You couldn't do that for a guy, though. You need, like, you know...
A guy? You don't think a guy you couldn't paint on a guy's bathing suit?
You couldn't hide it. You need, like, 8 gallons of paint, you know, and do it in layers over a period of a week. But, you know, just to show you an example that I can get away with on television, to prove my point, I'll show you, like, a painted-on Speedo on 5-ish Finkel, and it'll show you that, you know, you really can't get away with it. Pretty sexy, huh?
It's doing a lot for me. I really...
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Finkel. Oh, he'll sue you now.
Hey, bring him up.
Yeah, you don't care. Mr. Nealon, I want to thank you very much for coming.
You gotta go?
I guess I do. It's your show now.
Hey, buddy.
But Kevin, really good to see you again.
Thanks for
having
me.
Hilarious as
Thank
always.
you very much.
Thank you very much. Kevin Nealon, everybody. We're going to take a break. Ed Byrne is coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.